Gonzalo is causing headaches for forecasters. Meanwhile, the public is watching on, seeing the effects of Gonzalo getting closer and closer, with the tropical storm watches in effect around Tobago as well as for Grenada. And there are hurricane watches in effect for Barbados and St. Vincent. Right now, Gonzalo is quite a small system. It is getting some dry air around it, but it's also sitting over some very warm waters. But it is still set to intensify to a hurricane as it goes through Friday and eventually passing through the island chain, possibly as still a minimal Category 1 hurricane. But once it gets into the waters of the Eastern Caribbean Sea, it could well degrade to a tropical storm. But as it passes through the island chain, obviously we'll be looking for impacts from this system, mostly around Grenada up towards St. Vincent as they go through those 24 hours from late Friday going into the Saturday morning and then Saturday evening. For Tobago towards the south, they are under tropical storm watch. They could possibly see some tropical storm force winds here. It is the rains, however, that will be the major factor, especially around St. Vincent and Grenada. Possibility of flash flooding as well as landslides as well. There's also the risk of landslides around Tobago, especially with those heavier downpours expected, up to 50 millimeters there and 100 millimeters expected in this green area. That's from Grenada going all the way up to St. Vincent, maybe just touching Barbados as well. So obviously the rains will definitely be a factor as we go through the next few days. Up towards the Greater Antilles, we just have benign weather for the most part, occasional showers, partly sunny skies for the most part across Hispaniola. Havana may see some afternoon showers that could turn heavy. For the Eastern Caribbean, again, it's mostly fair, but there will be a few showers that is pushed in from the Leeward Islands along a shear line, pushing in a line of clouds into Barbados and then down towards St. Vincent, but it's not related to Gonzalo. We'll see the effects of Gonzalo as we get towards Saturday morning and going into a Saturday afternoon in particular. So definitely it'll be windy ahead of Gonzalo, but most of the tropical storm force winds and possible hurricane force winds will be with them as they go into Saturday. So that's your Caribbean forecast, and that's it from me.